And a very good day, everyone. Today, of course, is Wednesday, the 10th of February, 2021. This is the J7409 Weather Channel. My name is Jewel, and folks, look at this Siberian Express. Cold, cold air coming down, and this bitter cold Arctic air, it's going to remain entrenched across the central U.S. through the rest of this week. And it's going to slowly expand down southward, as you can see, down into Texas. And it's going to get cold all the way to the very tip of Texas, my friends. We have one warm spot on the whole map. It's expanding through this week, and it's going to move easterly in a little bit, but it's going to remain cold past this week for many of us. Only warm spot we got is Florida over here, but the panhandle of Florida, you're going to see some cool downs also. But the warmest is like, well, the majority of Florida, except for the panhandle. Now, as we look at the very tip of the coastlines over here, from the Florida panhandle moving up in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, we are going to feel the cool down also, as you can see. But further west you go, the colder it gets, with the coldest of temperatures for at least the rest of this week. Iowa, Missouri, parts of Illinois, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Kansas, and Texas. I told you 2 days ago there was a good chance of a significant ice storm likely. Well, guess what? Ice storm warnings are up all the way, as you can see, from Arkansas, moving through parts of western Tennessee. Kentucky, you're getting the blunt of this to start with. I put all of the watches and warnings up in the community post. I do suggest that you go over, or go down rather, click show more. It'll give you a link to go if you don't know how to get there, and check out these areas. Very, very dangerous weather from the mid-Mississippi Valley to the Ohio Valley today through tomorrow with this ice storm. We got some heavy snow. Heavy snow. We've got a winter storm watch up here in the areas of Washington State and portions of Oregon, looking like from Seattle to Portland. Could be getting some heavy snow Thursday, and it may extend into the lowlands of Washington State and Oregon. And this bitter cold, my goodness gracious. I feel for everybody that's in this cold. It don't matter where you are. The bitter Arctic air, it is going to remain entrenched, like I said, across the U.S. through the rest of this week while it slowly moves southward. If you're into daily weather content, you like to keep up with what's going on, if you haven't subscribed, please click subscribe, click the bell, check off all to ensure you get all my latest videos. I would appreciate it so very much. Now, the models have been fighting about this ice line, okay? Who's going to get it, who's not going to get the ice storm. Let's bring this down a little bit. This is set on Atoka, Tennessee right here. Well, you're locking up around 10 a.m. this morning. This is the European model, but now your story is going to change because the GFS and the European model are agreeing. By tomorrow, we're going to go over to Thursday. You're going to get freezing rain. This is the European model. Let's go to the GFS model right quickly. You can see you're still going to get it. Now, it's looking like it's going to expand. And I'm going to show you, it's looking like tomorrow just about all day you're going to get freezing rain. We're going to move down over here now. Let's click off of this area here. Move on up around Bowling Green. This is tomorrow at 3 a.m. You guys, freezing rain everywhere, with rain just south of you at this time, and some snow that's moving into the Charleston and Huntington, West Virginia areas. Now, you do have some watches and warnings up. Please don't forget to go click it out and check everything out as I've showed you. Thursday, around 7 p.m., You can see the snow is going to start to mix up and move on. Still have this ice going on, as you can see, right in this area here. So what does it actually look like for western Tennessee and the Atoka area for tomorrow? Today you're pretty safe, my friends. You missed it by a hair, but starting around midnight, and even before that, but I'm just going to go say from midnight until around 11 or 12 lunchtime tomorrow. Look right down here. Here's your snow chance, your rain chance, your freezing rain chance. All of these areas. The rain's only 10%. The freezing rain is 80 to 100% chance. And your temperatures are going to be cold enough that they are going to make it happen. With the Fahrenheit temps in the upper 20s to lower 30s, and the wind chills down in the lower 20s and teens. And folks, let me tell you what. Moving on across there, this is Sunday morning around 4 a.m. You're going to feel like 2 below zero. Now, you got another chance of snow that's going to come up in this area too. Not now, but later on. We'll go up 2 more days right quick and let you see what's going to be like. Here we go. -3, 0, -1, -3, -5. Whew, Monday morning around 7 a.m. is going to be a killer, and we do have this chance of snow Monday starting around lunchtime. This is just a chance of snow going right on through Tuesday morning. Here's the next 2.5 to 3 day NAM map, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits. Let's turn it on. Got a lot to go through. This very cold and active weather pattern is set to continue across the country till the end of the first full week of February. Now we got 2 storm systems swinging underneath this bitter Arctic air mass, and it's going to lead to a plethora of winter weather hazards. The first system, worth mentioning, is already producing freezing rain, drizzle across around portions of the mid-Mississippi Valley. Now, a stationary front draped across the Tennessee Valley and southern plains, combined with strong cold high-pressure system locked to the north, that's going to allow for a significant widespread ice storm from northern Arkansas to Kentucky throughout the day today. Now, the precipitation is expected to expand in the coverage and last through Thursday as waves of freezing rain move parallel to the stall frontal boundary. Total ice accretion could exceed a 1/4 inch from the Ozarks to the I-64 corridor in eastern Kentucky. Ice accumulations exceeding a 1/2 inch is possible in some locations. This amount of ice will likely lead to hazardous travel conditions, power outages, scattered tree damage. It's just going to be a mess, folks. If you have another way to heat and you don't need your power, make sure you've got it ready. It's going to be cold. It's going to be just nasty and awful. If you don't have to go out, don't. Now, as this Arctic air rushes in behind the storm, residents in these areas will contend with bitterly cold temperatures and wind chills. The further northeast, multiple rounds of light snow is going to be found from the Ohio Valley and Central Appalachians to the Mid-Atlantic through Friday. Now, it's looking like as of now, the highest snowfall totals around 6 to 12 inches is going to be found across the mountainous and far western Maryland and West Virginia areas. Otherwise, a general 3 to 6 inches of snow is expected across portions of northern Virginia, much of Maryland and Washington, D.C., and Delaware. On the warm side of the system throughout the southeast, showers and thunderstorms are going to lead to an inch or 2 of rain through Friday and some isolated flooding. That's going to be a concern across the southern Appalachians for Thursday and Friday. We do have some impactful winter weather also possible across the Pacific Northwest beginning Thursday. A low pressure system is forecast to enter the southern Oregon area Thursday evening, whilst stimulus interacting. It's going to simultaneously interact with all this very cold air draining into the region. That's not good, and the combination may lead to not only heavy snow across the typical mountainous locations, but in the lowlands as well, and snowfall accumulations will be possible in both Portland and Seattle. Meanwhile, it just don't stop, people. We have an Arctic air mass. It's located over the north central U.S. It's not leaving anytime soon, as I've talked about. It's just going to be cold, 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 cold. Okay? I put up the wind chill advisories and the warnings, everything going on. It's just awful, folks. As low as 50 degrees below zero in some spots. And it can lead to frostbite in 10 minutes. So if you don't have to go out, don't. Have a good day, a safe day, a blessed day. Please share this information with your friends, your family, and on your social media, and to help me keep people safe and aware of what may be coming their way. Peace, love, and kindness to all. Thanks for watching.